Okay, so we're continuing to look at how I use my ZK for note taking. And one of the key aspects of ZK is linking notes, linking to related notes. So when I'm looking through a note, I'm working with it or reading it over or rereading it or whatever I'm doing with it, I often get a sense that there's something worth linking to elsewhere in my archive. And I want to be able to find the note to link to without a lot of fuss, without a lot of distraction, without making the searching and inserting process a task unto itself. So I'll just take this example. I'm reading a note here, and it's some excerpts that I've taken from a 19th century periodical. This is typical of what I'm doing. And it's from this essay on earthquakes and volcanoes, written by this Frenchman named Volney. And I know that I have some notes that deal with Volney, this French writer, and so I want to just add a link here. So the first thing I look for is first thing I do is do ZK find file, which is kind of the broadest search feature, and it's similar to just regular find file in the sense that it filters by title. So I'll just type in Volney, and you see here that I've got a few notes. Readers in the West wrote accounts of the West in response to Volney. So already on one of the texts that he wrote, Daniel Drake response. So that's a more specific note about the same work, and I'm guessing these are already linked together. And then a literature note on an article that is about Volney. So I just want to insert this link into the text, but we're in find file, and find file is a way to open files, not a way to link files. So this is where the package Embark really helps me out here. If you're not familiar with Embark, it allows you to do alternative actions in the context of a function. So find file opens files, but Embark allows you to do to access different ways of acting on files within the context of find file. So the function Embark act, in this case, I have it bound to control comma, opens the possibility to do all these different file related functions, and these are the general ones that come with Embark, like save relative path. That's nice. Or you can open it in EWW or load it if it's a loadable Lisp file. But ZK offers all these other specific actions on files in addition to opening. You can do insert link, or copy link, or things that I'll show in other videos. Preview, go to the index, send to the desktop. These are things that are separate from ZK proper. But so in this case, I want to insert a link. So I can do that, and then you get the dialog to include the title, and there it is. So we found the note through find file, but then we used Embark to change to insert the link instead of open it. And it's actually a bit easier than that, because you can do find file and then Embark act, and the quick shortcut key is I. So it's a very fast process. Now that was for finding files with the keyword in the title. What if you want to find something that isn't necessarily going to be findable through the title? This is where the function zk find file by full text search comes in. So it's similar to find file, except that it looks for the search string that you enter, not in the, and it's not case sensitive, not in the title, but in the whole body of the note, the whole content of the note. So in this case, we'll look for Volney again, and here are a lot more notes that are that include the search term in them. There's 20 notes now instead of just 3. And so I can look through these and judge just by the title if it's something that I want to connect. And I can do, let's insert this one here. And it inserts the link at point, but let's say the point was somewhere else. Let's say it's over, whoops, accidentally clicked the link. Let's say the point was somewhere else. It was over here, and I don't want to insert the link there. You can do copy with K, Embark Act K, and that copies the link and the title, and then you can go to the place where you want to insert it. And so the great thing about Embark is that you can add actions to the Embark Act, the Embark file list, essentially. So any action that would act on a file, you can access through Embark. So it is quite a useful feature for getting to the action that you want, even if that's not the action that you started out using. So in this case, going from find file to insert file keeps you focused on the task at hand. And it's quite useful. So I'll do a different video on Embark specifically, and all the ways that ZK implements it, because you can act not just on things in the mini buffer, but you can also act on things in the buffer itself, including ZK ID notes. So just to do a quick preview, I have a link at point, I can do Embark Act, copy, and that copies the title as well. So that is all for quickly finding and inserting links with find file. And we'll do more on searching with grep and ZK index in the next video. And that'll also include a little bit more on Embark. Okay, so until then, thanks.